Cousins. What's going on, cousins?
Hey, cousins.
What's up? White and
Selena, excuse me.
Mr. Chief.
Had to
And
get some water in there. Mr. and Mrs. Chief here coming at you.
There you go.
Coming at you, coming at you.
Where we come at you from?
Okay, I thought we was using microphones. I guess we're not.
No, we're not
Okay,
using
change your
microphone.
mind. Okay, we just got to talk loud.
Loud.
Which I can do for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so why are we here? So we're here because we're going to give you our honest pros and cons, a good review of the Sun Princess cruise ship.
Where are we right now?
We're on the Sun Princess cruise ship.
Oh, okay. We're in the cabin, right?
We are. We're in the cabin.
Okay.
We stopped so we could update you cousins on how our journey has been. This is our 7th day here, and we get off tomorrow morning.
Yes.
And so we've had a week of experience to share with you. We're excited to share it. So as always, we start with the pros and end up with the cons so that we can end on a good note.
Well, we start with the cons and end up with the pros. You said start on.
What did I say?
You said the opposite.
Oh, okay. Y'all knew what I meant, though. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to start with the cons, and then we're going to end with the pros. That's ending on a good note.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I said. So.
Okay, we'll play it back and see what she said.
Don't play it back. Don't play it back, y'all. Just agree with me here. So, I think one of our biggest cons here on the Sun Princess is the setup of the buffet.
Yeah, the buffet.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
There's
that
a lot to say
buffet
about the
setup
buffet.
is a trip.
Yeah.
It is basically a square. And in the middle of the square is where they have the food and the kitchens and everything. And you walk around that square. They serve you the food, which is interesting.
Right.
We haven't been used to that since traveling post-COVID.
Right.
Like right after when COVID was still wrapping up and people were serving food everywhere. So that took some getting used to. They did have some areas where it was grab and go. But walking around that square, excuse me, y'all, I'm getting over being sick. Walking around that square, it was really, really tight. And so the walkway to walk around it was very narrow. And there's ample seating. That's the weird part. But the way it's situated, it didn't feel like ample seating. The buffet, when it gets crowded,
it's so many people be walking
it's so
through
tight.
And in line to get food.
Mm-hmm.
So
Super
it kind of
tight.
reminded me of when I was in high school, and I was in the lunchroom line. How crowded was, all the students in the lunchroom, and you're trying to get into the line and get your food, your lunch or whatever. It's just packed.
Yeah.
So that buffet, they need to maybe figure something else out with that.
Mm-hmm. They need to figure something else out.
And
what about the options?
That's what I was going to say. The food, the options. They hardly have that many options. I mean, we ate the same food basically every day this week. They had the same things. They may have tweeted it. Tweet. They may have tweeted it on several different items a couple times this week, but most of the time it's the same stuff.
Yeah, like they had Mexican night, but they had that several nights actually. Right, and they had a Caribbean night a couple nights. But the bulk of the mainstream options were pretty much the same. And
the food was like,
mediocre.
It wasn't nothing to write home to your mom about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't where you wanted to go up to the buffet. You know what I'm saying? To get some food. It wasn't like that. Yeah,
I actually, after kind of like the 4th day in, I kind of regretted us not booking a specialty restaurant on board just to try something different.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe had I known, I would have booked a specialty restaurant. Like they have a seafood restaurant that we probably would have enjoyed.
Right.
And so I'm thinking we should have done that instead of just going to the buffet every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
I mean, we went to a couple other places too and got like pizza and snacks and things like that. But yeah, that was disappointing. What about the cabin? What about the We had some cons for the cabin. One in particular is the shower size. For a new ship, you know, when you get on Royal Caribbean's new ships, they have adapted and I guess listened to feedback. The size of the shower, not that it's huge because it's still a cruise ship, but it's a little bit bigger. This one, I felt like it took me back to when we used to cruise, you know, eons ago, and the showers are so small. I'm glad there wasn't a shower curtain though.
Right.
There was a glass door, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
But it was still a little tiny.
Yeah, we had that shower curtain last week. We was on the Radiance of the Sea. So this week, you know, we were on the Son of the
Sun Princess.
Sun Princess. Mm-hmm. But the bathroom looked really nice. It looked nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
It's
clean.
Nice.
And,
it's pristine.
Right.
There's plug-ins.
Right. But yeah, it's kind of tight. I mean, like I told you before.
Yeah.
Like I'm 215, and you know I don't know how somebody, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
And I'm 115. No, I'm not. I weigh more than that. But even for me, it was, you know, I had to be careful what I was doing to try not to get water all flowing in the wrong places and everywhere. And just just get used to it. But yep. So we also felt that Sun Princess's private island, Princess K's, needed to be spruced up. Now,
needs to be.
It's not fair because we are loyal to Royal for the most part, and we've been comparing their private island to Coco Cay, which is Royal Caribbean's private island. I don't think anybody's private island stands up to Royal Caribbean's.
Right.
I know Carnival has one out, the Celebration, and we haven't been on that one yet, but I just felt like it needed more activities.
Their private island was nice, really super nice.
Yeah.
And we went on the one Carnival's private island. That was pretty good too.
And they have
I remember that. It was nice.
Yeah.
So they got the other new one they just built, but it was the one before. That private island. Yeah. Needs some work to be done there. I mean,
for sure. Yeah.
I mean, the beach wasn't really that good of a beach. That's my opinion.
I actually liked the beach. I thought it was clean. I thought that the water access in some areas could have been better. Like where we were, the water access could have been a little bit better, but for the other parts, for the most part, it was okay.
So if I wanted to get in the water for where we were, now we was in one of those, what do you call them?
We had a like a beach bed.
Yeah, beach bed.
Yeah, it was a bed.
And when we was on our bed, the water was like in front of us, but we would have to go all the way down and then go down some steps, then come around in order to get in the water.
The beach,
you know, and it was all rocks. You know, these jagged rocks there in front of us, and all right. I want to see sand and all that kind of stuff, like all the other beaches.
Right. Yeah. And if you're wondering what happened to Mr. Chief's face, guys, he fell when we were in Delray Beach last week.
Yeah,
he took an L slid. He's okay. And he's healing, but that's what happened.
Scratched up my hand.
I know somebody's going to ask.
My face, my knees.
Whew.
You know, it was rough for a minute.
And so we took a couple of notes on things that we thought were average. Two things, just average. One is the boarding process.
Yeah,
the boarding process. It was an average process. It wasn't too slow. It wasn't fast.
At all. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
and then what was the other one that was average? I turned the page too soon, y'all. Hold on. You gotta check our notes. The shows.
Oh, the shows.
The shows have been average. Now, some of them are better than average.
Yeah, I would like to say like they did have a show every day. I liked it that. Every day we've been on this ship. They've had a show for us to sit down and check out.
Yeah. And they show it multiple times to make sure you can catch the show.
7 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And some of them are 10:30.
Yeah.
You know, so they have, because we have on this ship 6,000 people with the crew. So the shows.
The guest count is around 4,000 though. So that's what they're concerned about with the shows. Is seating
4,500.
The guests. It's 4,500.
4,500. So But some of the singers, to me,
you felt like they weren't up to par.
Yeah, they weren't up to par like I'm used to it at Royal Caribbean or Carnival.
You felt like maybe they was like
they weren't as good as I thought they should have been.
Singer that
their voices
that would come if the main singer got sick or something, but not the lead.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was, to me, that was a little disappointing. Not all of them, but I say some of them. It was kind of disappointing there. But I did like the part where we was able to sit there, and every single day we had a show.
Yeah.
We had a show.
We got entertained. At the end of the day, we got entertained. It wasn't terrible or anything. Right. But it also wasn't like Broadway production level quality. So, but it was still good.
So, it was still good. That was our cons and our averages. So that's not bad now for a big ship like this with 6,000 people on it, right? To service all these people. So what's some of the pros, Mrs. Chief?
So one of the main pros for us was the way that they have the buffet set up in terms of the tables. So we really liked that your silverware, like whatever table you go sit, there's silverware, there's a pitcher of water, there's salt and pepper, and there's sugar. If each table was set the way it's supposed to be set, there was sometimes we would sit down and things would be missing. You had to go pull pepper off somebody else's table and things like that. But we thought that was a good setup because when you're carrying your plate around, to not to have to worry about your silverware was really nice, and to already have everything on the table. So that was really cool.
Water was really there. Cool. Ice water was always there in the pitcher. Yep. So you could always pour your own ice water there.
And there were outdoor options for the seating as well.
Right. And one other thing too with the buffet, the way they served it, they served everything. So, and everything was covered. Right. Everything was covered, so you couldn't just hover over it and breathe over it and put your hands there. Everything was covered by glass, and they served you. Whatever you wanted, you had to give them your plate, and then they'll serve you. They'll put the food on there. Whatever you want. If you wanted more food, you just tell them. Yeah. But that I like that the best.
I enjoyed that too because you don't have to worry about people coughing and sneezing
and not just that. The norovirus run rampant on these cruise ships.
It does.
So this way, you can't get the norovirus.
I mean, you can still get it.
You can get it, but not. You have to come from the crew. Not as easily, maybe. It have to come from the crew.
It doesn't have to, because you can get it in the bathrooms. You can get it other places. It doesn't just come in.
All I'm saying is
touching stuff.
All I'm saying is, I think that's a good thing that they serve you, so you have to too much worry about that.
For
people coughing and breathing on that stuff.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Yep. And we like the size of the television here in the cabin. Yes. It's a nice big television, although we don't like the location of it.
Yeah, that's one of the cons.
We're sitting on the couch.
We missed the con.
Yeah, we did miss that con. Yeah. You can't see you can see part of it if you close the curtain and the sun's not coming in, blocking out half the TV. But let's stay focused. We're focused because we're doing, come back to that TV. We're doing our pros right now. So the TV is a nice size. You like that the information is on the television.
Yes.
That you need.
All the information. Our pictures is on the TV. Our pictures of us is always there. And it's a nice size TV. It's in front of the bed. And we'll talk about that when we finish talking about this other stuff. But
lots of movies to watch.
I love the movies.
Lots of shows.
All the entertainment they have on the TV. We've been here watching all kind of movies. And these movies are really good movies, man. They're good movies.
Yeah. And it really worked out well yesterday because we spent the day in the room because I wasn't feeling well.
Miss Chief got sick on me.
So we were able to... Sorry.
She got sick.
We were able to watch a lot of good movies, and we just kind of, laid back and enjoyed that. So
I don't know what it is with I falls at Delray Beach. She gets sick on the cruise ship.
Things happen, guys. Yeah. That's why you got to be prepared. You have to carry all of your own. Make sure that you bring something for cold and flu viruses, for fevers, for scrapes.
For toothaches.
Toothaches. Eye drops.
Tylenol.
Bring all of your own stuff because you never know what's going to happen. You can always take it back home.
Right.
You don't want to find yourself in a situation trying to buy it on the ship.
If
they haven't, if they do, it's going to be triple the price that you're paying back home.
Right.
And you don't want to, when you're not feeling well, you don't want to have to hunt around for anything. You want to be able to have it. Right. You're eating things that you know, that might upset your system. Bring stuff for that, like Imodium and Pepto-Bismol and things like that. Right. So anyway, we went down a whole nother rabbit trail. That's a whole other side.
Sorry about that.
We should do a separate video on things like that. But something else that we absolutely love, if you guys have noticed, these necklaces that we're wearing, these lanyards, hold medallion technology. For Princess Cruise Lines, it's called a medallion.
I love it.
Some people have purchased the watches where you can have it worn as a watch that's waterproof. These are also waterproof. Excuse me. And so I think we did a little separate short video on getting into the room. So all you have to do with this is walk towards your room and the door automatically unlocks. Your face pops up on a digital screen, or both of us if we're both approaching at the same time.
Right.
And the door automatically unlocks.
You don't have to touch anything. It just automatically unlocks.
Yeah.
And you just push the door open and you're there.
And it just opens,
in your room.
Yeah.
It's so convenient.
It is.
I love it.
It is. And I went to get, when I got, was it the gelato? It was something I went to go get. And I didn't have to. Sometimes when you purchase some things, you do have to tap this onto a pad, onto like a little circle, like getting on the ship, getting off the ship.
Right.
But sometimes you'll just go and say, hey, can you give me a so-and-so? And they'll say, okay, Selena, I'll get that for you. And you didn't tap anything. You didn't give them your name. You were just within a certain proximity of the person, and on their computer that they have, they know who you are. So that's some really wild technology.
Yeah, that was cool. That was great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
So we really, really enjoyed that. The staff has been fantastic.
Oh, so professional.
Excuse me.
Everybody smiling. Everybody coming up to you. What do you need, sir? Ma'am. Mm-hmm. You know, whatever you need, just tell them what you need and they go run and get it. I haven't seen anything negative coming out of any of the staff at all.
Yeah, it's been great. They're so willing to bend over backwards to help you. I had one of those grab and go salads the other day. I had it on the table, and I hadn't even opened it yet. And I remember saying I was wondering if the dressing was already in there. And they come by your table a lot asking, do you need anything? Do you want some lemonade? Do you want some coffee? Do you want this? Do you want that? Clearing plates. So one of the young ladies who had stopped by our table, she saw the salad, and I guess because of her good training, she knew that the dressing was not included. It's almost like she read my mind, and she asked me, did I want dressing? And she noticed I didn't have any, and I was like, yeah. I said, where is it? I'm thinking, just tell me, I'll get up and go get it. And I was asking her, do they have it in little to-go containers or whatever? And she said, no. Well, what kind do you like? I'll go get it for you. And she went and got it and brought it back.
Yes,
and I thought that was just great.
Yeah.
And they've all been like that.
Yes.
Everyone has been like that.
So
the
pleasant.
room steward.
It's so pleasant.
The waiters, everybody.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it's been great. They have great training. And what else?
Princess, you did a good job training your staff.
Yeah.
So I have to say that. You did a really good job in training all your staff.
I'd love to sit in on that training.
Yes, that's good.
I would love to learn from them.
Right.
On how do you bring that wow factor customer service.
Right.
And then as people who we train people and we lead people, I'd love to take some of those nuggets and teach the people that we lead. But I'm gonna get into leadership stuff because we'll be here all day, cousins, because that's one of my jams is leadership.
Plus, these people is here every single week, meeting different people every week until the contract runs out. Yeah. And that's 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and they still professional, smiling. Their customer service. So yes, that's one of my things with them. Princess, because it's the first time we've been on a Princess ship.
Yes, our very first time.
It's great.
And they also have incorporated the destination elevators.
Yes.
It seems like when the companies are coming out with the new ships, The destination elevators are what they're using, so that's been convenient. We'll pop a picture in for you in case you forgot what that is. And it's just going to a pad outside of the elevator, pressing the floor, the deck that you're going to, and then it tells you which elevator to get on. Once you get on the elevator, you don't have to press any buttons because it's already logged where you're going.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to tap it, like if it's 3 of you, technically you should tap it 3 times. The elevator is supposed to keep track.
How many people's on the elevator?
Yeah, and what we just experienced earlier today is the elevator told us that it was full, and please start over and reselect. So it's even that smart to let you know that.
Technology, guys.
Technology. Cousins, speaking of technology, cousins, speaking of technology, here in the cabins, there's a lot of motion lighting.
Right.
We love it because there are times where I've taken my own, I did a video where I said a motion light is a good purchase for a cruise ship because when you're getting up in the middle of the night or it's just dark in the room, it's so dark, you're not at home, you might be a little disoriented. And for your own safety, it's great to have a motion light. But in this room, on both sides of the bed, as soon as you put one toe down, honey, on that carpet, that light comes on.
Yeah.
And light comes on. You get within 3 feet of the bathroom, a light comes on.
Right.
So that is a fantastic touch. I think I love that.
Princess, you did it good again on that. And that's great because, I'm not going to stump my toe or anything like that. Get out the bed or whatever, hitting the chair or something, like chair leg. Yeah. So that's great to have that light when you have sleep, trying to get to the bathroom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And something else that we loved is the cruise director. His name is Cole, C-O-L-E. He has been amazing.
Yeah.
He has been great. He has great
so
energy.
Personable.
Very personable.
And
he leads a lot of dance classes and stuff like that. And I don't know about trivia, but I think a couple of the games or something.
Yeah. Zumba.
And he's been, Zumba class.
Yeah.
He
does a lot.
Appears to be a professionally trained dancer,
right.
I think.
He be jumping around and all that kind of stuff. He has a nice personality, and he's a really good guy.
He is.
Yeah.
So we've enjoyed that, and I think because of his creativity and his way of wanting to just be fun and wanting to engage the guests, that the itinerary on the ship has been pretty good too. There's always a lot to do. They've had a lot of fun, 80s night, and what was the other night? They had 80s night. They had I think a Latin night.
Yeah, Latino night.
All these different things.
Right.
Yeah. And there's just been a lot of fun. People have been dressing up in like the 80s gear and stuff like that. Right. They had white night, and then every night, not that there's an outfit for every night, but every night there's a lot going on.
Right.
A whole lot going on. All kind of parties and movies.
Right.
And trivia and game shows and
keep you engaged.
Karaoke.
Keep you engaged.
All kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep you engaged.
And you may not like all of it, but you should be able to find something that you like.
Right.
On the itinerary for sure.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
And then we did like the size of the balcony.
Right.
When it comes to this room.
Balcony is a pretty nice size, decent size for 2 people to be out there and enjoying themselves out there on the balcony, looking at the sea.
Yeah, and that's one of our favorite things to do is enjoy the balcony.
There and look at the sea and the fish jumping out the water and all that, enjoying the quality time with each other and then maybe reading a book or whatever.
Yeah, read a book, doze off, whatever you want to do right there. Eat your breakfast,
One pro that we didn't put on there.
What's that?
It's the size of the karaoke room.
Yeah.
Size of that room.
It's a nice size room compared to some other newer ships we've been on where for some reason they put you in this little small room for karaoke. If you don't get there in time, there's nowhere to sit.
Right.
And all this kind of stuff. So they did good with that.
Princess here.
They use the arena. It's called the venue rather. It's called Princess Live.
Yeah.
Where they have karaoke and a lot of other things too.
And they have it's a large room. I don't know how many people sit, but the other ships look at that. and say, okay, we need to enlarge our room as well, so people don't have to stand outside of the room and listen to karaoke outside in the hall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they did a good job. They had ample seating for everybody, couches, chairs, everything. So you wasn't squished up and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was good.
So that was nice.
So overall, you had a great cruise.
Hey, listen, I had a wonderful cruise, Princess. And of course, we had some cons because nobody's perfect. But believe me, I will tell my friends about Princess.
For sure.
Ship. I would get on another cruise ship from Princess. I just loved it. So like I said, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody can have some cons, but their pros much outweigh the cons. Princess is pro.
For sure.
So
absolutely.
You're doing a good job, Princess. Keep it up.
Absolutely.
Like you gonna watch this video.
I know they're not.
Princess, I know they gonna watch that.
I know video. You tell them to keep it up like that.
Yeah, I tell them.
But hey, cousins, that's our time. We thank you for watching and spending time with us. We appreciate it. We do hope that it was helpful if you're considering sailing on the Sun Princess. We do encourage you to do so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see you on the next cruise.
Remember, Jesus Christ loves you. So do we.
Bye-bye.